new season in the NBA rolls on. The Detroit Pistons go up against the Washington Wizards this Wednesday.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Pacers trail by 8. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Trevor Booker. He's out there with Hill. Mozgov is out there with Schroeder. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Hill. Can't hit. And Detroit the other way now. Passes to Wolf. Holiday against Stuckey. The 3. Good. Stuckey's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pistons.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks to Booker. Outside Holiday. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hill left side. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George is checked in for Trevor Booker for the Pistons. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Pacers in 5th.
I think free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everybody last season just had the
Pistons leading by 9. Pass to Chan. Fader on the way, and that one's good. The dude's got 12 in the game.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He ended with 26 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. Collison comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Matthews dishes to Sloan. There's the pass to Chan. He kicks to Drummond. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, I really like what they're doing here in the opening half, down on the block. Very productive inside.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Good on the second free throw. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pacers trail by 10. Left side, Collison takes the 12-footer and hits.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Sloan. Here's Chan and George with the block. And they get it back. Here's the dude, defended by George. No good from Chan.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Outside Collison. Pass to Miles. It's George on the wing. 4 on the clock. Fires from 14. That one rolling around and rims out.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Hey, listen up. We got to push the ball, all right? First thing we got to do is rebound. And then I want everybody getting out. Feel the...
All right, an opportunity to check out some stats for Paul George. Coming off an excellent season last year, he averaged about 23 points per game last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
Here is Collison in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And George, here we go. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oh boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
To the right side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Inside, here's George, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. First in field goal percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they were also #1 in opponent field goal percentage or field goal defense. Outstanding work. They're aggressive and tenacious at the defensive end.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. And when you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. They've got to continue to attack. They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Now here's Collison. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Chan. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Mozgov.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Pass to Chan. Feeds to Drummond. Ice ball movement by Detroit. Dishes to Sloan. From beyond the arc. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers.
That's the way to work on D.
.133 left to play here in the second quarter. George passes to Hill. Collison kicks to George. Stolen by Monroe. Fast break, Detroit. Here's Gray, defended by George. Out to the wing. The dish to Gray. They get the rebound. Pacers trail by 11. Allison with it. Matthews covering. And George, here we go. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his third personal foul.
Pacers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Trevor Booker. 2 shots.
That one is off. Some changes for Indiana. Holiday's checked in, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for C.J. Miles. And a different look here for the Pistons. And the second free throw, good. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Wolf. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
Here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Wolf passes to Gray. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Schroeder dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Booker. Kicks to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Throws it from deep. Can't hit. And so we conclude the first half. The Pistons on top, leading by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.